Good evening everyone, Florian tuning in from Óbidos Lagoon, Portugal. I hope you're all doing great. This video is about mounting the EASYDRIVE on a foil kit, on a board, on a mast, to see how we do it and how it works. Hopefully this will give you a few tips to do it yourself, and I hope you enjoy it, guys. First of all, we have to assess the thickness of the mast. I believe on this one the narrow one would work just good, so let's see. Yeah, this looks already quite tight. So the next step is to get the universal nose part into hot water to make the plastic flexible and so that it can really take the shape of your mast. So here I've got some hot water. Shouldn't be boiling, as they said on the EASYDRIVE instruction video. Should be between 70 and 90 degrees. Here I can tell the plastic is already quite soft, so I'm gonna go and bring it inside. I'm gonna really make it tight, make it take the shape. Now that the nose is dry, you can see that it has been taking the shape of the mast a bit more. The first thing you should do is file a little bit the 3D printed plastic nose adapter so that you can fit in the bolt and this little metallic connector, okay, on both sides. And this is the universal pod that fits nicely my mast. As you can see, there are two nuts here that needs to be inside. One of them was inside the plastic bag with the rest of the mast adapter. It wasn't lost by any means, but it was not in its compartment, so you need to make sure it is before you try screwing in the bolts, otherwise it will not catch into the plastic. I'm not even tightening that much right now, and I can already feel that the connection is very solid, so it doesn't look like you want to move anywhere. We're gonna have to install this piece here. So as you see, it's very important to have this part of the cable up because it's gonna go to your board. If you have it down, it won't work. So there we go. Now that the propeller is attached correctly, we're gonna bring in this part here, to which we're going to connect the hub for the blades. And not let it slam. Nice and easy, very good. Okay, so I'm choosing the 3-bladed hub because I've got a small board here and a small foil, so I want to test the limits of how little volume and how little foil I can use with EASYDRIVE Plus. So this is the hub I'm going to set up. So here are my 3 blades. So the blades are fixed, and as you can see, they can fold back up whenever you let go of the trigger, and so it minimizes the drag for the surfing. This is the cable guide alongside the trailing edge of the mast. So I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna position the cable on top, and I'm gonna use the electric tape that they gave me to keep everything together. This is the cable guide, and I know I'm gonna want to have the cable go that way a little bit so I can have the cable on the side of the board for my stance, which is regular, so left foot forward. So I'm gonna clip it onto here, figure out where it should be, how the cable should be. Here we go. I'm gonna mount the base plate onto the board. I figured that the best positioning would be like this, because I'm regular. That means my left foot is gonna be slightly open like this, and this way the base plate and the battery will be centered over the board, so that would minimize swing weight. You also need to make sure that the strap is in the correct position before you actually screw the base plate in. I'm gonna stick this part onto the mounting plate, and then I'm gonna put the battery exactly where I want it. Running another cable guide here. This is a 4.5 surfboard, 39 liters, and as you can see I have a little bit of spare cable here. EASYDRIVE sent me the longest cable they have so that I could mount it on different boards. I'm gonna try it probably on a downwind board as well, and on inflatable to see how it works. But if I were to stick with my 4.5 and I wanted to put the battery here in front, I would probably cut about 20 centimeters. But it's easier to have a bit of cable, spare cable, than to have too few and to have to put the battery in a non-optimal position, in my opinion. So here is my tape under the battery itself, which I put inside. Then I come and I clip it on the tape here, connect the battery, closing the watertight case by making sure that there is nothing in the way of the seal all around it. And then connect the strap on top. Okay guys, so here we are. We have mounted the EASYDRIVE on the board. I can't wait to put it in the water. I'm not really sure this is the kit I'm gonna use in the first video, because it will depend a lot of what kind of conditions I will encounter, but definitely these steps are the one that you should use to mount on every type of mast or every type of board. Okay, and yeah, as for riding videos, what I'm gonna try and do is give you a few insights on how to check the condition, how to decide at what time to go, where to go, and why I do it. And yeah, hopefully I score, and hopefully I don't get skunked. But yeah, that's part of the game. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. This is why it's so good when we win. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, and see you soon on the water. Till then, enjoy every condition that you can find around you, and have a good one.